And ladies and gentlemen, we are back to live at Monday Night Star Wars. We are back to our
Uh-huh.
regularly scheduled programming with our wonderful Last Hope crew.
Mm-hmm.
Woo!
Indeed.
Huzzah.
Now, the last time we had played this particular game, we had just left Ando with a newly repaired ship, heading directly to Rhodia in order to drop off our passenger Roos. At least that was the last known intention.
And from there, who knows?
We still have a pair of Mandalorians somewhere out in space, whether they're directly on your butts or they're taking some time to rest or whatever the situation is. We're not 100% sure at this point.
We are 100% sure that we're going to kill them, though, and steal their armor, even if it's not Beskar.
Oh no, it's made out of explosives.
It's made out of detonite.
What was?
What it we?
What it was indeed. As we're heading along, we... Hello?
Chan sitting in.
Gotcha. I cannot see. I have no multiple monitors. I have one. So,
I just have the Discord overlay.
thank you. As we are on our way to Rhodia, does anybody have any pit stops, side missions, side quests, anything that they are wanting to do at this point?
I am actually wanting to go to Chabba to put some duct tape on my bowcaster since I broke the handle, kind of. Yeah, in the middle of hyperspace, Blumbles would he'd probably come to Chabba's little hangout in the mechanics room, looking a little sheepish as he holds the bowcaster and the piece of handle that he has failed to put back on.
What the hell? When did you get one of those?
Rorsch gave it to me.
Ah, okay. And it's broken?
I broke it. There was something
Ah.
hidden in the handle, and I haven't been able to reattach this.
Well, what was in the handle?
I have no idea. I'm still analyzing it, I guess you
well.
could say.
Well, let's have a look at that. See what I can do about it.
What parts are you giving him?
Oh, me? Oh,
Yes.
I'm just giving him like the bowcaster itself and the piece of handle that I tore off to reveal that compartment.
So you're keeping that thing that you extracted from the inside out of it.
Yes.
Okay, let's hope this works then. Could I get a mechanics check, sir?
What
Before say what?
What difficulty?
I was about to say, what are we attempting to do? Are you duct taping the handle together, or are you attempting to repair it back to where it was?
I'm gonna attempt to actually fix it.
Then let's give it a 3 difficulty.
It is made of wood.
Yeah!
Yeah.
One success,
Success.
one threat.
You will take a point of strain. This being a material that you're not typically used to working with has stressed you out a little bit.
Splinter.
Thank you, Jabba.
You're welcome. How? What were you doing when you broke it?
I felt like there was something in the handle, and I felt like I had to see what it was, and I got it out. I don't really quite know what it is. Actually, hang on. And he would actually go to his room and retrieve said strange object and bring it back to Chaba for his examination, because Blumbles has no idea. So you know what this is, and he holds it up to him. Is it like pea-sized, or what? How big is this thing?
It fit into the handle itself, so
Okay.
it would be roughly the length of your hand, not side to side from thumb to side, like the length of fingertip to palm base.
Ah, okay. Got any ideas? I mean, show it to him.
What would I need to roll this?
All right. First, I would like a knowledge check, and I'm trying to figure out which knowledge because I don't have the character sheets pulled up like a big dum dum. Also, my wife has informed me that if the team wins tonight, you will be able to hear her.
Hopefully, it happens at an opportune time.
I hope so, because that was amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Time.
I listened to it like 4 times and I didn't hear it at first, and I was like, "What are they talking about?" Oh, I hear it, and that is perfect. It was perfect.
Let's go with the knowledge and lore check.
How
Okay.
big that brain?
It ain't very big. What's the difficulty?
It will be 3 difficult. No, wait. Was it 3 or 4 difficult?
I am unsure, but I'm pretty sure it was 3 because I only have 2, and it was a pretty big failure.
Well, let's go with 3 then.
Although my brain is not the best for remembering. Wow.
That's 2 success and like 4 threats right there.
That is a lot of threats. That is a lot of threats.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
A
know.
pipe falls from the ceiling and hits me in the head while I'm looking at it.
You are going to drop it. You are going to
Oh
drop it,
no!
and it's going to fall through the grate, and it's going to go into the engine bay area. And it's currently running.
At least know what it is before I drop it.
Oh, yes, you definitely know what it was when you dropped it.
It wasn't a bomb, was it?
No, it wasn't a bomb.
Okay. What was it?
It looked suspiciously like a lightsaber.
How? Bruh! Okay. I
Now
look
you know
at
why
him.
you dropped it.
I had a good reason for dropping that, but I'm gonna get it out, and we're gonna do our best to get it back out of there.
Shouldn't we stop the ship first?
We can't. We're in hyperspace.
Oh,
If we stop now, we're gonna have problems. Don't worry though. This is just the engine. This isn't the hyperdrive. Right?
No.
Well, they
Blumbles
are
is going to assist.
technically connected pieces. Let's just remember that.
Blumbles is going to, I guess, open the grate for Chabba, just to make it a little easier on him, and he'll probably provide holding assistance
Give me a
because the
brawn
engine
check.
is running. All right.
Check 2 difficulty.
Grabbed him by my feet and dangles me down inside there.
No,
Yeah,
he's
that's what I was
he's-
thinking.
He's holding the grate.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold the grate up. 2 difficulty or 3?
Yeah, I said 2 difficulty.
Okay.
Brawn.
Good thing I am strong.
Brawn.
Oh,
not
brawn?
brawl.
Oh, so let's see. Oh, that's athletics I was rolling. Okay. So that's just 3 green, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't have to re-roll the purples because you did roll them, but you gotta roll the greens.
Okay.
That's even better.
1 success.
Nice. I just realized we don't have any force points on the table. Does anybody?
Yeah.
I rolled a black. Michael
I rolled a black as well.
I rolled.
So
I rolled 2 black.
Oh,
Kelly's gonna go
So
great.
we have a total of 5 black on the table.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Palpatine is smiling.
Ooh.
Cody were like, "Should we mention the Force die?" And he was like, "Given this circumstance, no." And I was like, "Okay, I won't say anything till after." And then Cypress immediately is like, after Cody was like, "No," he was like, "Oh wait, we don't have the Force die."
Cypress, get the bugs out of my room, dude.
How else am I supposed to know when you're practicing the drums? By the way, work on your 5/6 timing.
Not even a thing.
I don't fucking know.
I thought you should be working on it.
Exactly. Be something new to the world. Bring something new to it.
I mean, I guess. Wait,
Anyway,
is it a thing?
you are
Maybe
you
it
are. Now I got him questioning himself. You have lifted the grate. You're holding it into a position. You can't really put it to the side. There's not enough room in this section of the cargo area. You could like throw it on top of the desk thing, the little workbench area, but there's pipes that go to the ceiling, and so there's no place to put said grate. So you can either hold it or you can lean it.
I'd say he'd probably lean it, but keep his hand on it so it doesn't like slide and fall back or something.
Okay.
Land on Chabba.
Nah, split them in twain.
Okay.
All right. We're gonna mark that using some dice so I know what's going on with it. All right. Chabba, give me an athletics check at 3 difficulty.
All right, I'm actually not terrible at these, but I'm not very good at them either.
Nothing.
Yeah, actually, 4th threat again.
You get your fingers on it at the very base, at the very bottom. You get your fingers on it. You're like, almost. I got almost. And there's a shudder through the ship. One of the normal events in hyperspace. Hits the side, falls through your fingers, falls further in.
Son of a bitch! Fucking. Do we got a magnet on a string around here?
Did you lose a finger again?
No, not this time.
Hey,
It fell further in.
Blumbles,
Yeah.
I need you to give me another brawn check, this time with 2 blacks.
Oh no.
Okay.
Do you have a talent for that?
I do not. I don't think.
Oh no.
I have Wookiee Rage. I can just get mad that I failed. That's all. That's all I can do. Wow. Yeah.
With that shudder and shimmy of the ship, the plate slides. It clicks out of wherever you had held it up and starts going back into position, back into the hole area, and going straight for Chabba. But you catch it. You stop it in time.
Ooh.
What was that?
Oh, that's close. The grate almost fell on you.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna try to grab it again. Well, I mean, I don't know.
It is
Can I
past
help
your
you?
reach at this time.
Maybe if I dangle you?
This isn't like a giant open area. This isn't like, a couple of large beams with like a 1.5 foot gap in between them. This is tightly packed machinery.
I can
okay.
see it though, right?
Give me a perception check at 3 difficulty.
Okay, at least that's something I'm mildly good at.
Use your
With a
eye.
black die.
Oh, you fucker.
And we're going to upgrade it.
Hey, we got a lot
dare you. Come on, do it one more time.
I can't. I can only upgrade once.
Ah, shit.
No.
At least this time I have more advantages than disadvantages.
Yeah.
I have 2 advantages.
You can recover a point of strain.
And well, that's 1 point of strain and 1 blue die to whoever does something next, I guess.
Okay.
No, it's officially in the engine somewhere.
Shit, I don't see it, but I know it's in there. I had my hand on it for like a second, and then the ship shuddered. We hit turbulence or whatever, and then it just kind of fell further down in.
What even was it?
He kind of like looks up at him. Did you know if Russia ever knew any force users? Is Russia a force user?
Blumbles turns the gears in his brain to see if he can remember it, talking to him about anything like that. I don't think so.
That was a lightsaber, Blumbles.
Blumbles just, like, the gears stop turning and then they start turning somewhere else. He's like, oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't know
that's-
what it's doing in there, but yeah.
Let's hope it doesn't come on.
Yeah, I
And
know,
we'll
right?
travel. Okay. Is
thank
Chabba
God
out of the
that
hole?
despair didn't turn on.
Oh yeah, thank goodness. But is Chabba still in the? Is he still in the hole, or is he like out now?
He's well, unless he crawled out, which I haven't heard. He's still,
Looking.
head down, feet dangling, feet up, kicking, trying to reach, and now they're not really kicking so much.
See, I don't think I can even. Can I even reach it from
No.
here? Is there an access point somewhere I can get to get to it though?
This is the access point to this section of the engine, and it fell down through, so it is underneath. You would have to extract it from the underside of the ship at this point.
Well, I don't think it's going anywhere, Blumbles. It's kind of like in the manifolds and all that jazz down inside the engine. So long as nothing happens and it gets turned on or anything, it should be fine. I mean, it'll probably be fine even if it does get turned on. But regardless, it shouldn't go anywhere from in there.
Yeah, I was gonna say we'll probably just wait till we come to a stop, and then he'll reach down and, using one hand to hold the grate, he'll reach down awkwardly and pick up Chabba, pull him out of the hole, and then when he does so, he will close the grate.
I'm not gonna have any check for that.
Okay.
We're good.
That's why I was waiting with bated breath. I was waiting for a make an athletics check. But no, he just pulls.
No. Make a intellect check. We want to see if you put it on straight. It doesn't matter. Bortuna and Arden, what are you two up to?
Well, that's an excellent question.
Well, it is an excellent question indeed. What am I doing?
Hopefully you're
Flying
piloting.
the ship. Yeah.
Well, I was going to say, it's more than likely just maintaining and keeping an eye on the course. Make sure everything's going the way it should be.
Does this ship have an autopilot?
Basic. I mean, he could okay, we're in hyperspace, we're locked in direction, turn off physical controls, and he can walk off and grab something to eat while it's, in hyperspace kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Pretty sure sometimes hyperspace jumps can take several days, if not weeks, right?
And depending on direction and distance, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need that. I don't need that. I guess it would be a line. We're not going super far. We're going from, Ondo to Rhodia. But I believe you are sticking to the hyperspace routes?
Yes.
Okay. So technically you have a couple systems you're going to pass through first. Mongaza, Herdessa, Radnot, Christopsis, before you even get to Rhodia.
Well, the question is, will we need to stop for fuel anywhere?
You only needed a refuel at Ondo, so you should be okay for the time being.
Where's the map of the local system we're in?
That is. Hang on. That is the beta.
Okay, so here's Ondo, and we're going to Rhodia.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I think we said we were taking the hyperspace lanes, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't see any reason. I mean, we could technically, if we wanted to, stop at Mongaza just to get the lightsaber out from inside of the engine.
Is it that necessary?
I don't know. It might be if something bad happens and causes turbulence, causes it to turn it on, but I don't know how likely that is. But it's always a possibility.
Well, usually, this is me getting my nerd glasses on. According to stuff I've read, lightsabers, they can be turned on remotely, I think, but unless they're in the hand of a Force user, I think they stay off until you activate them with the Force or with your hand.
I will correct.
I don't know that.
I will correct you on that a little bit. Han Solo and Finn both activated the lightsaber.
Oh yeah, I know that.
So
but as soon as it falls from their
the
hand,
Force
it goes
user?
out, as far as I know. Sorry. If only Finn was the Jedi, but that's me going on a tangent.
There are many tangents that we could cover with that, but that is not why we're here playing this game. That's a discussion and / argument for another day.
The hell's an aluminum falcon?
Yes, we know. So, are you going to tell Arden to stop so you can attempt to retrieve this part? Or are
Nah.
you going to... Yeah. Okay. Is anybody going to tell Arden?
No. It's gonna be funnier when he finds out we dropped a goddamn lightsaber in the engine later. Especially if it breaks something.
We're such good teammates.
Well, this is one of those, if they don't know, it doesn't hurt you type of moments. But
Yeah.
I think it's going to hurt somebody.
Yeah, I do too.
Arden, you are approaching Mongaza at this point in time. You've been in hyperspace for maybe an hour. It was a fairly short trip.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm going to roll the chance cube, if you don't mind, Cypress.
For what is the question?
Red, Blumbles keeps it to himself. Blue, he tells Arden. He tells Arden. Okay. After Blumbles leaves the room and Chabba's messing around with stuff, he would probably stop at the little center here, living center. Probably grab a drink, and then
Is this for you or for Arden?
Yes.
Just
He takes a swig.
No, it doesn't say which one. Just yes.
He takes a swig and makes his way to the cockpit. He's like, "Hey, Arden," and he like leans against the wall here. How we
Hey,
looking?
Bubbles.
How we
We're
looking?
doing all right. Doing all right.
All right, that's
We're
good
just
because
getting Have we just entered Mongaza,
You have
or
the
are we getting ready?
I would say that you're, making that course correction in Mongaza at this point in time. You've probably dropped out. You're not on Mongaza. You're in the system, turning, more or less.
Get back real quick.
Be that way.
Yeah, we just dropped out. We're in the Mongaza system.
Oh, all right. You notice any problems with the engine there on the? You got any display there to see that?
No, nothing's come up. Why?
That's funny. It's good actually, because there's a lightsaber in the engine.
You what now?
Anyone goes, if I understand the Wookiee correctly, he said there's a lightsaber in the engine.
Okay, so you heard him say that too.
Yes. Unless my audio receivers are malfunctioning.
Say that again.
There's a lightsaber
We have a
in the
T-Rex.
engine.
Sorry. That was the mood I was getting off of that.
So it might be in our best interest to stop and get it out somewhere.
Hey, Arden. Arden. Give me a perception
He's
check.
just face palming into his hands.
He's face palming?
That's his resting pose.
That's going to be
Yeah, it's his
5 difficulty.
I'm kind of just like. I'm kind of just. Wait, I'm pretty sure I still have the helmet on, just because.
Yeah.
You can't see my face, but I'm kind of just pointing in the air, like dumbfounded, like. All right, perception. Did you say?
Yes, sir. At 2
What?
difficulty, and one of the difficulties is going to be a red. I just upgraded
Hey, 2 light side.
Why are you like this?
it. Me?
It's not our fault.
Because
It's
I'm
not
trying to
his
give
fault.
you
We
some
gave-
light side to use.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. It's just like it's not.
Killing us.
It's our fault. We rolled bad on the force die. All right. 1 success.
That's good. Actually, that's
Um,
really good.
On your sensors, you're seeing one of those Aquinas class light cruisers again.
Why though?
Because
Yes.
welcome to the Imperials. They're everywhere.
Oh boy.
Well, on the bright side, maybe they don't know who we are.
Hey, are you the guys who killed one of our captains? Oh, there we go.
Hang on a minute.
Uh,
Hang on a minute. I have my own check in order to do. How would you like to proceed from here, Arden? You're not sure if they see you or not.
I don't know what to do. Okay. Well, one, we've got a lightsaber in the engine. Somehow. So we need to take care of that, but then we're surrounded by Imperials. Apparently.
Just one light cruiser. Just one. It's, an anti-piracy vessel type of thing. It's on patrol.
Well, we've only stolen from the Imperial, so that's good at least.
Okay. I could either shut down the entire ship, let them do their thing. Hopefully it doesn't take long. Or I could just get us out of here.
What's the worst that happen?
Does Blumbles see the Imperial ship?
Give me
I think I'm gonna get us out of there.
I would say that you had already started the calculations to get your next jump. So you could give me an astrogation check at 1 difficulty with a blue die. We're going to make it nice and easy. Wait, no. Upgrade that difficulty.
Let's check. No, upgrade that. Okay.
This should be easy.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I only have... Well, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything. Just not gonna say anything. Alright.
Okay, yeah, that's great.
Okay, I'm glad I didn't say anything. Yeah.
The course is plotted. It looks like you've got an excellent window for it, and you can get... You move very, very quickly. You just... I'm going to get us out of here. Tack, 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 jump.
It's just like, cruiser. Nope.
And Blumbles like, wait, isn't that an Imperial group? Just zooms out.
Why are you blindfolding yourself?
I hit B by accident on the keyboard, and I was like, wait, what? What is it? What is it B? I was like, oh, yeah, I forgot. B blindfolds yourself.
All right.
It's like while I'm piloting, I'm just like, eh.
Bortuna,
Just close my eyes.
Guide me.
stop following his example. And you saw Blumbles wander past you, grab a drink, and then head to the cockpit. You felt the ship drop out of hyperspace, and then you felt it. Then you heard some mumbling from the other, cockpit area, and then you felt the ship jumping in.
What's up, Cheese Man?
Hey, how's it going?
You want to give me that
Everything's fine.
xenology check?
Hold on. I did a thing with this, actually.
I was gonna say, don't you actually need just like a couple more before you could just...
Was it 3 difficulty?
3 difficulty.
How
Hey, you've passed
Come
this
on.
twice so far, man.
many more do I need? Is it 3?
Roll it.
Oh, no.
No. You
Hey,
don't.
wait. These are kind of on their sides. But I know as soon as you move them, it's just gonna, Yeah.
At least you got. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, never mind. Sorry.
You
Yeah.
understand cheese, man.
Houdini!
You have 3 advantage.
I just give him a thumbs up.
I think that thumbs up is a good sign. Hey, what's with all the commotion? What's going on?
I don't really know, honestly. I mean, me and Blumbles fiddled around the engine back there a little bit, but
Yep.
yeah, you don't understand what I'm saying, do you?
Uh-huh. No what? Why'd you quit talking?
I finished my sentence, but
Oh, Okay. Yeah. That's pretty cool.
You know, I just had a thought. Does Bortuna speak binary by any chance?
No, he's non-binary.
Hey, I don't know. I honestly think that Bortuna does not know binary, but I don't know his character. So
That doesn't seem like something he would have bothered himself with learning. Just in all fairness.
He speaks money.
It's a talent, just so you know.
Okay. Then no, I cannot speak binary.
Yeah, no, okay. Chabba would just give you another thumbs up. He's actually gonna go and check on Loader.
Okay, well, it's good talking. I guess everybody else is up in here. Hello.
Chabba.
Yeah.
Loader is in there in standby mode. He's looks perfectly fine. He hasn't been destroyed, shot, damaged, thieved. He looks
Good.
whole. Anything in particular you were just checking on him?
No, not honestly. I was just making sure he was still there and that those dudes didn't steal him when they took the ore. I may just go and run diagnostics on him or something just to make sure that he isn't got a tracking beacon or something
Sure.
built into him.
Computers check. Let's go with 2 difficulties. Something relatively easy. Should I upgrade it?
If you want.
No, I'm good. I'm good.
Just making sure that I don't have a bonus here for anything. I'm not directing him, so this wouldn't. Did you put this black die here, or was that already there?
That was there.
One success.
You run the diagnostic with relatively no issues whatsoever. Everything seems to check out just fine. He doesn't have anything hidden or new added since the last time you ran through it. His directives are still there. What was it? Load the ship, stay with the ship.
Yeah, pretty much. Is there a personality core in him? Does he have a personality core that can be switched on and off?
Zuckerberg.
Nope, not turning that on. Well, everything seems fine here. It feels weird, nothing being broken.
Also, Blumbles handed Arden that drink, by the way.
Well, there were 3 days, 4 days that you guys were laid up getting shit repaired, so it's not that surprising that you got nothing to do right now.
Yeah, Chabba got kind of used to fixing things, and then everything's fixed, and now he's like, well, now my purpose, I have nothing.
Bortuna, you come to the cockpit as Chabba heads off into the cargo bay area, and you see Blumbles handing Arden that drink that you saw him pour.
Uh-huh. You guys
see,
are having a party without me.
I'm still pointing. I just turned back to Blumble, still pointing at him.
What's going on here?
You want to inform him?
Where did you get a lightsaber?
Whoa, 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 whoa! We have lifesavers?
And why is it in the engine?
Oh, you dropped your candy in the engine.
All right, ignoring him. You see, Rorsch gave me his bowcaster, and I was fiddling around with it. Sounded like something was in the handle. I take it out. Didn't know what it was at first. Hadn't seen one of those in ages. And I take it to Chabba. He looks at it, and as he's looking at it, he figures out what it is, and it falls in the grates to the engine. And when he tried to get it, it fell further in. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I have a whole lot of questions, but first and foremost, you didn't know what a lightsaber looked like?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Okay. Yeah. And it was just in the handle of your bowcaster.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
I have no idea. I guess maybe Rorsch was smuggling it somewhere and he forgot. Or maybe he thought it'd be a nice toy for me. I don't know. Either way, we got a lightsaber in the engine. Let's hope it doesn't. Come on.
They do that? Says anyone.
Let's hope not. Well, I'll let you enjoy that drink, Arden. I'm gonna go get me one.
Shouldn't. Oh, what are we?
Hey. It's always them. It's always those two. I take off the helmet, just set it off to the side, and I just take a big swig. It's always those two. It's always them. Why?
Normally, I'm the one starting trouble, but this time it wasn't me.
I do believe they have something that most people call chaotic energy.
I was involved. Directly.
Stay off Space Reddit, anyone.
Yeah.
Arden, are you okay? Hello.
I don't know. Just.
So is now a bad time to mention I clogged the toilet? I'm just
Let Chabba know.
okay. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Anyone I need you to come tell him. I don't know how to tell him.
He understands basic.
Jabba.
Drags him out.
Huh? Yeah, what?
Oh, it's Rod.
He's got like a space root beer in his hand. What?
Toilet clogged.
Which one?
The front one.
Alright, I'll take care of this.
I do
Have
not know why
fun.
you called me in here. He understands you just fine, Bortuna.
What? So you're telling me he can understand me, but I can understand him?
That is the way.
This is the way.
I guess that's just the way it is.
Blumbles just enjoying some Corellian ale.
Where did you get that? Who did you rob?
We've robbed. How many people have we robbed so far?
Well, I can remember at least the Godel, the captain of the ship original.
Oh wait, no, it was. I forget. It was Mandalorian wine we got.
Yes.
I can't remember. Yes, it
Bottle
was
of Mandalorian wine.
a bottle. Okay, I don't know if we sold that. If not, then Blumbles is probably pouring himself a glass.
You stole it from me! It had my name tag on it. How could you?
Bortuna, you're not supposed to poop in the big pot on the back of the toilet.
He doesn't understand you. And anyone left.
I don't
Dang.
understand what's going on.
Dang, you actually did that. Nice. He just drinks the glass.
Mandalorian one. Oh, well, I was gonna save that for the next time I ran into Jimishi, but I'm glad you're enjoying it, Bumbles.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Want some?
I'll take some.
He pours Chabba a glass.
Nice. Root beer?
I just slumped down into a chair. It's just me and you, Gary.
Hey, on the bright side, with that fat stack we got, you might be able to buy some more of that.
Chabba?
Yeah.
I need you to have a perception check.
Okay.
Well,
Oh, no.
Let's go
Don't-
to difficulty.
Don't tell me Bortuna's gonna commit seppuku with a freaking thermal detonator.
Fuck, right? Oh no. I didn't even think of that.
I don't know where this is going, and I don't like it.
3 success, 1 threat.
He
Yeah,
is
that's
talking
right
to
back
that
again.
thermal detonator he was given. He still has it. He
Alright.
still has that thermal detonator. And he can't understand you.
I kind of look at Blumbles. Didn't we have a bet about losing that thing?
Hmm. We're gonna like throw it at the Mandalorians, right? Or use him as a bomber
Well,
or something.
I think Roos's idea was that if we both die and Bortuna is with us, because he usually is, that Bortuna could use that as sort of like a martyr thing.
Oh.
You know, like last resort, like, oh shit, we're all gonna die, I might as well take them with me, kind of thing. Well, I mean, I don't know,
Yeah.
maybe we might open with it, who knows, I don't know.
Gary, you're my best friend. I'll never let you go, Gary.
Blumbles actually pours another glass of Mandalorian wine and he walks over and offers it to Bortuna.
Oh, hey, thanks.
And he goes sit back down. So he just says no problem. He sits back down.
The
You wanna
wine
sip,
is
Gary?
tasty.
Should,
Gary responds to you. No, I do not
No.
require wine.
You guys hear that?
Did we hear that?
No, nobody heard that.
Blumbles leans in. Should you get behind him and push?
Nah, I'm sure I'll be fine. Plus, he's in a chair. If I push him, it's just gonna scoot him across the floor.
Alright.
Tendrilled one. Those two are staring at us. Hide me from their sight.
I slipped Gary back into the bag.
I just give him a thumbs up as he looks our way.
I
I
heard
think
Shan laughing in the background.
Yeah, she thinks it's pretty funny here.
Laughing for a while now. I can't stop help. Food now.
Alright, you guys get to Herdessa in
Right.
roughly an hour and a half or so. It's not a super long jump again. This is a pretty rapid fire neighborhood, basically.
Mhm.
Are you wanting to dump out of hyperspace, or are you just going to continue along the path?
Depends on if there's Imperial stench here.
Well, I'm giving Arden the choice because he rolled that triumph.
Yeah.
I could say he technically set it up for straight to Christophsis. A straight shot, no stops at any other ports in between. But that is entirely up to him because...
Yeah, let's do that. Straight shot to Christophsis.
Alright. So, looking at our little trip map here, and about an hour and a half, another hour and a half, that's 3. I would say it's about a 4.5 hour trip in hyperspace. It's just pretty constant. Every once in a while, the ship gets that little shimmy to it. Almost like water turbulence, you know?
Every time that happens, Blumbles clenches his butt cheeks.
Nope, still singed.
Let's hope something else isn't singeing the engine right now.
You won't know until you get in there, will you?
Mm-hmm.
I hope now we just got that fixed.
Yeah, I know. You guys come out in Christophsis. Unless anybody has anything important or dire that they need to discuss.
No.
I didn't think so. Come out in Christophsis. I have no idea what Christophsis looks like. There's a
that
planet.
makes
There's a
all of
couple
us.
moons. It looks like there's some Imperial presence. This time a full Star Destroyer.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, lovely.
That's a big ship.
Um,
You guys ever wonder why they call them Star Destroyers? I don't think that thing could destroy a star.
I think it's an exaggeration.
Yeah, I think they're compensating for something.
oh, lovely. There's this.
How lovely, there's what?
It's like lovely. There's a Star Destroyer.
I'll
look
go
like
get in the turret.
That is Blumble's catchphrase at this point. A sigh and I'll go get in the turret. I don't think this ship could take on a Star Destroyer, though, Blumbles. I appreciate
Oh,
your
no.
enthusiasm, but
No. Yeah, no.
But we have pluck and a go-get-'em attitude. We can take on anything.
They trying to hail us, or they just gonna let us go?
doesn't seem like anything's coming through right now, as a matter of fact. Would you
All
like
right.
to give me another course plot, sir?
Astrogation.
Yes, please.
Same roll. I probably don't need the blue die.
Correct.
Stand back.
2 success, 2 advantage.
Nice.
You plot the new course. The ship corrects itself just a little bit, and whomp, back to hyperlines. You're on your way to Rhodia. Estimates probably about another hour until you get there.
I can't wait to not see blue lines streaking past the windows again.
Well,
It's almost.
Well, I can change that real fast if that's what you want.
Nah, that's what Blumbles said.
Well, as you were in Mongaza and Christophsis, I actually rolled to see if the Imperials actually spotted your vessel. They did not.
Good.
Just like, nope,
Pretty much.
nope.
Nope.
You guys pull into Rhodia, and there is still an Imperial presence. Again, it's probably one of the light cruisers.
Well, he's not a Star Destroyer.
Okay.
Should we go hide on a moon or something?
Can I intercom Roos
You did.
and say?
There he is in the
Okay.
cockpit now.
Okay.
I was working on that.
Okay.
I figured you would have made an announcement that we were approaching Rhodia as it was. What is with you guys?
What?
They're stacking.
Wait, why am I here?
I don't know.
It's like, why am I here?
Michael
What am I doing here?
Apparently, Bortuna is riding you like a bull. So,
Yeehaw!
you guys are amazing.
This is actually my representation of like looking directly over his shoulder at whatever it is that he's doing.
Find my
Roos-
seat like a kid.
Roos says to you, our contact is going to be on one of the space stations that's orbiting one of the big space dock repair places.
Imperial run, I imagine.
Oversight, actually.
Well,
I should
here's-
stay on fire a bit.
Here's my question: did we change our transponder signal after we left? The first time we encountered the Imperials. I don't mean when we blew up that captain. I mean after we entered that like mining field.
I'm pretty sure we changed the transponders before we left the planet we just left.
Ando.
Hondo, yes. Thank you, voice in my head.
Kill them all. Yes, the transponder was...
Scramble.
I wouldn't say scrambled. It wasn't changed on purpose. It was repaired. The engines were in such a shape, and the system did get fried out. So there was a transponder installed to your ship.
I think we're now the solar
Or the
crack.
solar crack.
The solar kraken.
So that's technically different. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Over the solar sailor, then the blue kraken, now with the solar kraken.
and next you'll be, in trouble.
Yep.
Alright, I guess
Cody,
I'll...
how are you doing that?
How am I doing what?
Flipping them over.
And having them not topple?
Oh, yeah.
I assume you just hold Alt and then like.
No, he means like on top of Oh wait, no, I don't know. Yeah, that works, I think.
Like that. Sort of.
It takes a master craftsman.
To
You see,
rotate
Cody
the-
hardly pays attention, so he just
Oh,
this is
pay
what he
attention.
does.
I know exactly what's going on. First try. No! I've been forcefully ejected from the ship.
All right, so what's the plan, Arden?
Well,
Yeah,
I
what's
was
the
gonna
plan?
dock at the station.
All right.
What's our cover story?
We're
We're
Fred.
docking at the station.
Yeah, I'll let you guys talk to the imps, because they probably don't want to hear a Wookiee voice. Let's go to the engine there, Chabba.
You got it. You get a drink of my Snapple.
Space Snapple.
They don't make them like they used to. They used to be in glass bottles. Now they're in plastic bottles. It's bad for the environment.
Yeah, the glass bottles also tasted better.
Yeah, seriously.
Anyway, not anyone. Anyway, as you approach said station, Arden, you are hailed. This is Rodeo Construction Craft. What's your business?
Bringing over a passenger, refueling, restocking, just resupply.
Just a second. Sorry, background. How many passengers? Duration of stay?
One, two, three, four, five, six. Duration of stay? I don't know. How long? I just look over to Bruce.
2 days.
2 days. 6 on board.
He knows.
No, my wife was digging in the dog food bag, and I could have swore it was getting picked up by my mic, so I muted my mic.
No, I didn't.
Nah, it's fine.
That's just Chaba.
That's just child.
Just rattling in
Oh,
a
yeah.
bag in the background.
Yeah.
There should be no problem. Be mindful of the rules of the station and try not to get into trouble.
Will do.
Hangar 13.
Thank you.
You come into a fairly significant size space dock. Have you ever seen the old Star Trek movies? We're talking about like the original crew.
I have not.
No,
Mm-mm.
no. For fuck's sake! It's basically a big skeletal rib system.
No.
It's got various other hangars along the sides for smaller transport vessels to come in, support vessels and such. But it's a capital ship construction basically inside the ribs. It does not look like there is a ship in the ribs at this point in time. But there, like I said, there's a number of hangar bays. And you're directed to 13. As you come in and land, it is more or less a communal hangar. There's probably enough room for 4 of your sized vessels. So it's significant enough. There's no designated spot that he told you to land. He just said hangar 13. So you
Okay.
find an open spot. You know, they've got it marked on the ground with like yellow hazard lines basically. And you set down with relative ease, no problems. As you set down, there's some activity in the place, but it doesn't look like there's a large uh, crowd or anything. It's not super busy. There's no bustling. It's just some guys taking cargo to his ship, some guys taking cargo off of his ship. You've got a couple Rhodians coming up with a couple data pads, probably to check you in and everything like that.
Alright.
Blumbles is just waiting for the ship to be turned off, so he may hoist Chabba down.
Now, as I've stated before, you wouldn't be able to get access to it from this section.
Yeah, I was about to say I'd have to be on the
Yeah.
outside.
Oh yeah, that's right. If Java tells him this, Blumbles will be like, okay, and then just go back.
Puts him back down.
Just puts him back down.
The pair of Rhodians are outside the ship, not fully inspecting, but they are giving it a once over, taking a look. And you run away.
I'd say Blumbles puts his bowcaster in his room. Yeah, because he probably doesn't want to be carrying that around. He'll probably just keep his brass knuckle. I think that's all he's got. No, he's got his ionization blaster. He'll probably keep a hold of that.
I think those are restricted.
Oh yeah, so he'll probably just put it in there.
Does anybody want to open the ship?
Well, I was going to, because I need to go on out.
The Rhodians do kind of wait outside the landing zone, the landing ramp. You said 6 passengers?
Well, that's just everyone on the ship is 6 of us, yes. If you count a droid as one.
5 and a droid. He marks it down on the datapad. So everyone's just staying on the ship. Heard.
Oh no.
This is kind of interactive,
I don't know what I'm doing.
Alright, fine.
I'm
Blumbles
put on the
struts out.
spot.
Struts
on
out
the spot.
all sexy with his burnt fur.
Just
Time to go stretch the legs. Yeah.
Yeah, Blumbles will probably go out and stretch his legs too. And do the Rhodians have any reaction upon seeing him, or are they just like, yeah, just another passenger?
They are taking notes. They're making, mentions on the datapad.
Okay.
1 Wookiee,
Wookiee?
1 Twi'lek, 1
Java would come out behind Blumble.
humanoid, 1 Jawa, 1 human, and 1 droid. Is there any other beings, droids, anything else we need to worry about?
There's another droid, but he's not. He's more of a tool than a sentient being.
Is he astromech? Is he labor? Is he...
He's a lifter.
Oh, labor droid. Marked. Be mindful of the Imperials on board. They are in charge of the station. If they require access to your ship, we will give them access to your ship. This is how the station is. You're a captain. Who's captain here?
That'd be me.
that's me.
I like to imagine whenever he said that, Chaba was actually pointing at Arden.
Yeah, I was gonna point to Arden, then he says, it's me. He points to Bortuna. That's what Blumbles did. And then Arden says, no, it's me, and he points back at Arden. We're kind of in
There
between
appears to be
captains,
some
if you can't tell.
confusion with captaincy.
Fine, you can be captain, but only for a week.
My ship.
I get to be captain next week.
Blumbles just covers his face.
Infighting among crew.
Be captain, it's not fair.
Yes. You tell him.
Gary agrees.
Does nobody react to Gary agrees?
Yeah, Blumbles looks at him.
Who's Gary?
You know, I look at the roidie and then I'm just, Gary.
A friend of his from another planet. He's kind of getting too attached. That's why we left, actually. He was getting kind of creeped out.
Okay, whatever.
He was mostly saying this to the Rhodians.
Rhodians are making notes.
Stalker, okay.
So, are they just gonna write down everything we do?
They're making notes.
What are you guys even doing that for? Is this
We
is
have
this
to
really
take,
necessary?
we have to
I'd
take
like a side of Carillion fries, please.
apparent hunger needs not being met. Part of the duties that the Galactic Empire has instilled is that we take notes of the crews and of the ships for suspicious activity. There's been a number of issues in these outlying systems, and they're just due process.
Oh, those damn rebels, huh? Ugh.
Rebels or not, pirates, thieves, general ne'er-do-wells.
Any bounty hunters issues? Bounty hunter issues? Any of those?
Bounty hunters are always coming through here. For some strange
Any-
reason, Rhodia seems to be a hotspot for people trying to hide. And that
People
is
trying to
why we
hide.
have a higher Imperial presence now.
Any of them playing dress up as Mandalorians by chance?
Running from Mandalorians.
We're not running from them. We're looking for them.
Small
you
one
guys
is
just stop?
insane.
Just
Yeah, let's go get a drink.
stop.
The business associate. Okay, yeah, let's go.
Sorry, this is the first time somebody's understood me besides you guys. And
And the
maybe like
bartender.
2 or 3 other people. And maybe like 2 or 3 other people. Well, I mean, I can't even count you guys, actually. Only like 2 of you can understand me. And one of them is a robot, so.
Blumbles will go and pick up Chabba, put him on his shoulders.
Alright, let's go find a place to get a drink. You better have Sunny D.
Blumbles will stride past the Rhodians, but then realize, oh yeah, I don't know where I'm going. So he'll turn around. Hey, you boys, I'm gonna get a drink somewhere.
There is a refreshment bar for pilots and crew in between hangars. Just head out the main doors and go down the hallway to the right.
Remember where we parked?
All right.
Memory
Blumbles will make his way.
issues with the Twi'lek.
Blumbles will probably be like close to the exit for the hangar, and he'll turn around and go, "Hey, Roos, you coming too?"
Roos is right there. He just hasn't said a damn thing.
Oh. He goes, "Hey, Roos," and he sees him. He's like, "Oh, all right, let's go."
Hey,
Hey, let's go.
freaking Phantom.
We probably shouldn't split up. Should guys?
We got a thing. I mean, come on, you guys want to go? We can. I don't care.
Roos
I don't really
is-
have a choice in the matter.
Roos is now walking past you. All
Okay,
of
I
you.
guess we're following the mean man.
Mean man? Why am I a mean man?
You shot me that one time.
We're not going to cover this again. A heads off towards the refreshments.
Intercrew violence.
That's what you get.
Therapy
Follow-
may be needed.
May be needed? No. Will be needed. There is no may. It's definitive at this point in time. It's not a large place. It's not even a proper bar, if you can call it that. It's more like a lounge at an airport. But it doesn't look like it even serves alcohol properly. It's got food, it's got drinks, but it's more or less like a gas station almost.
Yeah, I imagine this place is like dirty chrome everywhere.
More or
Ugh.
less.
Future.
Yeah, but we're talking dirty, dirty. Like they haven't cleaned it in the last 20 some odd years. It's just ingrained grime.
Ah, reminds me of home.
No jizz music. What is this place?
Nah, no music whatsoever. It's just very clinical, almost.
The
The guy behind the counter's like, "What can I do for you?"
Blumbles walks up to him, Chabba on his shoulders. He's like, "You want Sunny D?
Hell yeah, if they got it.
You got any Sunny D?"
I don't speak Wookiee, sir.
You
He
speak
looks up
Jawa?
at Chabba.
He just blinks.
You remember that thing about us needing to buy a universal translator?
Yeah. He looks to. Is Bruce anywhere? Is he at the bar? Or does he just go past it?
And Bruce is more or less behind you.
Got to run translation.
What?
The Wookiee says that the Jawa is looking for Sunny D.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I want hot chocolate for me.
Are you serious?
Yeah, why not?
And hot chocolate for the Wookiee. I think we have some of this. He brings out an orange drink. It's Fanta without the carbonation.
Well, that's basically Sunny D.
No, it's not, and you know it's not.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So it's like Tang. It's basically Tang, man. Right?
In a way, just yeah, in a way.
And this place sucks. How much is that? How much is that going to cost?
He puts a styrofoam cup basically with hot water and puts down a little packet next to it for the hot cocoa.
No, right. Blumbles pulls out like about 5 credits and says, "Well, let's cover it."
Yeah, that'll cover it. Takes the 5, puts it behind the register. Anything for you, sir? What's the best route planet side? There's ferrying service. They typically run every half day. The next transport should be leaving in roughly 3 hours. Thank you. I'm talking to myself. I can't help it. I don't know what to tell you guys.
You've
It's hard, man. DM dilemma.
DM dilemmas indeed. Especially because I don't have a huge repertoire of voices.
yeah, Blumbles passes the not Sunny D to Chava, and then he mixes it in hot chocolate.
It is sad.
It is sad.
At least mine still tastes vaguely orange. No, it's fucking grapefruit flavored, isn't it?
Basically.
Oh god.
Depressing.
It reminds me of the.
Smells funny.
As you guys are taking your drink, what is Arden and Bortuna doing?
I'll be honest, I thought Bortuna
I
was
think I would have followed Roos, honestly. I would have.
So you're just sticking with Roos at that point?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I said follow the mean man.
So you guys.
Well, I was gonna see about his contact, like what we were gonna do for that.
Over the course of waiting for this planet-side transport as Roos has requested, there are patrols of stormtroopers, normally 2, sometimes 3 at a time. They give you guys some side eye, as best as a helmet can present to you as a side eye, but nobody has directly stopped you or harassed you at this point in time.
Blumbles will probably keep his eyes on him. And if they make contact with me, just keep staring at him.
I don't like this planet.
It's very stale.
Guys, we're on a space station.
I know.
I don't like this space station.
I don't like it either. They have like, I don't even know what this is, but it's bad. Disappointment juice.
This is the saddest hot chocolate I've ever had.
Well, I'm confused. I need some clarification, please.
So you want to taste?
We are on a space station and not on the planet, but Roos was inquiring about planet-side transportation, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
I think it's a two-way process to get on the planet. Because freaking Imperials, man.
At this particular place, yes.
Indeed.
This is whack.
Well, Rhodia is not a major center for construction like Corellia or any place like that, but they still have a respectable enough yard, which is why the Imperials are here. They do have resources on planet. They do have the ability to get, materials in. It's not a huge hub, but it is, a fairly decent center if you guys can, see here on the quadrant map. You've got Christophsis, you got Tatooine, you got Genosis. You have all these, Ryloth. You have all these planets that are just basically kind of around Rhodia, and it's got, a facility that could potentially turn out a type of Star Destroyer or something. They would definitely want this particular area.
Is Tatooine and Geonosis in the same sector there or something?
It looks it. And it's
Looks
really
like
weird
it.
because I've never seen it like that before.
Isn't Tatooine my home planet?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is.
Cool.
We're in your neck of the woods and my neck of the woods.
Wow.
Quick,
What's the home planet of the Twi'lek?
Ryloth.
Cool.
Or
Nice.
I'm getting that right, aren't I? I'm pretty
yes, you are.
sure. Guys, that's right, certain.
I don't think we're anywhere near Kashyyyk.
Yeah, I'm not even seeing it on this quadrant.
Blumbles is far from home. Hey, there's Mustafar, home of Anakin's legs.
Mustafa.
What's left of them?
Yeah. Alright, so he actually looks up to Chabba as we're waiting for the transport. Should we just leave the lightsaber there in case they don't find it, or? Because I imagine with scanners they may find it.
I don't know. They may even check those compartments for contraband, so it might be in their best interest to either get it out of there and put it somewhere else or something.
Yeah. I'd say Blumbles would, if Arden's in the back, he'll slow up to go over toward him. Hey, Arden, should we maybe get that lightsaber out before we go anywhere, or what?
Probably would be a good idea.
Yeah.
Bartender,
Yes.
is there a restroom in this facility?
Yes. There should be in each of the hangars.
Where? Can you please point me to the nearest one, please? Oh my gosh, it's bad.
To the left, where you came from.
Okay. I'll be right back then. Bye.
Why would you come back?
Roos.
You guys just see Bortuna run off.
Yeah, we just saw Bortuna. Is that him signaling for us to have a good excuse to go back, or what?
I don't know. And at this
Okay,
point,
so
the transport will be here in a couple hours and change. So whatever you're thinking you're trying to do, I would do it quickly.
all right.
Go
Blumbles
ahead
would.
and go. I'll sit here with Bruce. Okay.
All right. He gives him a thumbs up and jogs his way back to the ship, seeing where Bortuna's going along the way. But he's mostly going back to the ship.
I'm rubbing my eyes and I'm silently screaming. Once again, you guys are splitting the party with Chabba and Blumbles and Bortuna in your own little group.
Yep.
We all know that this is like inevitable.
It's like the dark side is just willing it.
Well, I mean, Arden kind of gave us the go ahead at this point.
Yeah, but
Look at Roost. Should I go with them?
At this point in time, they're going to find their own way in the galaxy. They're either going to die or they won't. At this point in time, I just want it away from me.
Don't blame you.
As you
Okay.
three make it back to the hangar, Bortuna, do you need to use the restroom? I think Bortuna actually left to use the restroom.
I think
No.
so.
I think so.
Well, take that as a yes, then, I suppose.
Bortuna beelines it to a bathroom. What are you two doing?
Well, are anybody inspecting our ship right now?
Give me a perception check. 2 difficulty.
Bro, why, though?
Would he have any kind of blue dye since he's on my shoulders?
No. No, he would not.
Okay.
Alright. I think that's... Good. I mean, wait, couldn't Blumbles also make this check?
Yes. Yes, he could.
Okay.
Said
Would you rather
two.
me?
Well, I mean, we can both do it, I think.
Yes, but you both can do it. 2 difficulty.
Okay. 2 difficulty. I believe I'm right on that. Let me double check. Okay, I am right.
One
my perception.
success.
Uh, 2 success with 1 threat.
You both, as you reapproach the hangar, the door to the ship has been closed. It was closed as you guys left. The Rhodian with the data pad is still standing close by, as it looks like 2 stormtroopers with a large block has it set down pretty much centered under the ship, underneath the ventral turret, and you can see them sweeping, what basically is like a scanner system across the bottom of the ship.
Oh boy. I'd say Blumbles would he'd probably roll on his heel before they saw him and like casually like start walking back. And as he's walking back, they're scanning the ship.
Yeah, I know.
And then he stops like on a bend around the corner and is like, "What now?"
I have no idea. I mean, I don't know. I kind of doubt that they're scanning the ship for like weapons, like a lightsaber or whatever. More than likely, they're scanning the ship for illegal parts.
Give me a
Hopefully
perception
scanning for
check.
spice.
3 difficulty.
Both of us?
Yes.
Okay.
Oops! I accidentally added a bonus die instead of a.
Instead of a no bonus die. Nothing. Well, 2 advantage.
I'm gonna re-roll mine. Say, actually, Blumbles. What did you? You should probably.
Okay, I'll reroll mine. Why did I flip? I'll reroll just the good die. Same exact thing.
Well, this time you at least got an advantage.
Nah, I had 2 advantage before. It's the same thing.
You guys are discussing amongst yourselves what to do. Period. So
I
what do
hate
you guys? Yes, you should.
Wait a second.
Give me another perception check. 1 difficulty.
Yeah, we'll see the stormtroopers just in our face. Hey, what are you doing here?
One success.
1 success, 3 advantage.
It's not hard to see. As you guys are standing towards the entranceway of the hangar, waiting on Bortuna, discussing what to do about the ship situation, 4 more stormtroopers come, rushing heavy jog, come heavy jogging into the hangar, approaching your ship with the other 2 guys.
Oh.
Can anybody do math?
That's like what, 6?
Yes,
There are
that's
6 there
6
now.
stormtroopers. And they are stopped at your ship at one of the rear panel areas.
Where the lightsaber is. Right?
Maybe. You failed the perception check.
Okay. We'll just wait here for Bortuna.
Yeah, but probably for the best.
Arden, you and Roos are just kind of hanging out right now.
It's a good thing we're not the captain of the vessel, right?
Now the captain's in the can, apparently.
Oh, you too. Where's the captain of your ship? Points to the bathroom.
Arden,
Yeah.
you had a couple of questions for Roos that kind of got waylaid in the hubbub earlier. You were asking Roos something specifically.
About his contact. Like, where do we go and
The
what are we
safest
doing?
the safest place to land was at one of these outer structures and then get ferried down to the planet. If we tried to land the ship directly to the planet, it would pick up a lot more attention than anything we could do right now. Once we get to the surface, we make our way to the capital. Once we get to the capital, we're going to find a particular bar, and I'm going to have a conversation with the bartender. Once that conversation is done, with any luck, we haven't been detected, and I'll be able to make contact with my contact, and we will get a set of coordinates. And from there, it's whether or not you want to stay on and continue on with this course of action. If you don't want to continue, we'll part ways here, basically. If you want to continue, you'll probably be transporting me and probably another couple people to whatever destination that they have listed.
All right.
You guys are pretty, I guess the term would be careless when it comes to what you're up to lately. You guys act like you don't have anything that you're going towards. No goals. No homes.
Yeah. I don't know.
You guys are just floating in the breeze. Man, that is a squeaky bathroom door.
Yeah.
Really, we are. It's like, yeah, really, we are. So what I'm kind of hoping we could stick with this and maybe
Well,
do work this way. But one thing does worry me is, the circumstances we found ourselves under. And especially now with, all this around us, going on.
unfortunately, this never lightens up. Not anymore. The Empire certainly has a stranglehold on the galaxy. One way or the other, you're going to interact with them.
Yeah. Why did I let those three go by themselves again?
I have no idea. Frankly, I'm surprised we haven't heard blaster shots yet. Bortuna!
Say, should we go check on them?
Okay. Whew. I barely made it in time.
Give me a perception check. 1 difficulty.
Okay.
And a blue boost die.
Perception check, 1 difficulty with a blue boost time. Oh my. Let's see.
Well,
Is it?
everyone but you knows what's going on, so.
Yeah, I know. It just makes sense, you know? And
I
here.
still want him to fail.
Huh?
Wait,
What?
wait, you have 2 difficulty. I said 1.
Oh, did you? I'm sorry. I was trying to make it harder on myself.
Nice.
As you come out of the restroom, you see Blumbles and Chabba kind of sitting at the entranceway to the whole hangar situation. And there's a look of worry on their faces, pointed at the ship. And as you look over at the ship, there's 6 stormtroopers with scanning gear towards the rear of your ship.
Huh. Hey. Oh. Gary, you don't think. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, what do I do? I'm gonna call Arden. Yeah, I'll call Arden. Arden, come in. Pick up. Hello, is this comlink working?
I don't know, is it?
I don't know. Did you have a comlink?
Yeah, I have. For some reason, I have 2.
Well, one of them is going off.
Arden,
Yes. What's going
stormtroopers are
on?
at the ship. They're scanning it.
What?
Stormtroopers are at the ship and they're scanning it, and they're towards the rear. I think they might, find the site labor.
Why? Just why?
I don't know. They're big and white and dumb.
I need a perception check from the 3 of you at 4 difficulty.
Oh boy.
3.
4
Wait.
difficulty.
No, I mean the 3. Which 3?
You,
Come on.
Chaba, Blumbles, and Bortuna.
Wait, why was I
That
moving?
are there.
I wasn't sure because,
I was moving Cody's dice.
I wondered why you were doing that. I was like, I can get it. Thanks, though.
I'm helping.
Question. Can I give, somebody a blue die on a current roll?
Yes, you could, because you got that advantage on the last one, didn't you?
Yeah, I actually got 2 advantages as well, so I'll give one to Chaba.
I had also got an advantage on my last roll.
So
But-
everybody just round robins and give someone else a blue die, so everybody rolls a blue die on top.
Everyone gets a blue die.
Well,
Mine
I've
didn't help
already,
any.
I've
You
already
get a
got
blue die, you get a blue die. Everyone gets the blue die.
Okay, 3 threat, 1 triumph.
I've got 3 success, and it looks like 2 threat.
Coming over,
Two-
Rocky.
2 fails, 3 advantages.
Well, you figure out what you want to do with the 3 advantages. Blumbles, you have a triumph. It is not canceled out. And you
Okay.
did succeed. You did
Woo!
succeed. However, you do have a lot of threat.
Indeed.
That's going to come to play in a minute. And you have threat as well, Bortuna.
I do. Great deal of
Yes.
it.
So with your 2 powers combined, you guys are talking nervously by the hangar door area, Bortuna being on a comm link. You guys are noticed by said stormtroopers.
Bleep.
Kind of. However, Bortuna and Blumbles, ironically enough, the ones who are spotted, see what they have spotted on the ship. And it's kind of boxy.
Huh.
Swear to God, if it's a bomb. Those fucking Mandalorians.
It should have gone off by now. I mean,
That's right.
never mind. Ignore me.
Is it a box of super spices that we didn't know was on the ship?
You see the stormtroopers have a conversation with the Rhodian. The Rhodian looks at the datapad, looks up at where they're telling him and pointing to you guys, and he nods. The stormtrooper, points towards your direction, 3 fingers, and then, like a come here kind of motion, and you see two of the stormtroopers break off from the group and they start coming towards you.
Okay. 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 Blumbles, wait, am I with them at the moment?
Yes, you were with them. You were next to them.
Okay. The last thing we need to do in this situation is panic.
With
Oh, I'm perfectly calm.
there's no reason to panic.
By the way, can I do something interesting with that triumph?
The triumph was noticing the box.
Okay, thank you.
The success would be noticing that they pulled something off the ship.
Nah.
The triumph was noticing what it was.
Okay.
Do we know what the box is at this moment?
The box says no.
Okay.
Okay. Seeing as how they notice us and are coming toward us, Blumbles knows better than to try to run. I would just pull everything down. So he's going to look to Bortuna and just gesture for him to follow him, and he's just going to approach the stormtroopers.
Yep. This is what we do.
They just kind of trot over. Their weapons are not on you. Yeah. Are you three the owners of this vessel?
Passengers, more like it.
Who owns / captains the ship?
Blumbles looks to Bortuna.
Bortuna too.
The
It's a
stormtroopers now
man
look
by
to
the
the
name
Twi'lek.
of... What?
The stormtroopers now look to the Twi'lek.
There's a man by the name of Roos that pilots our vessel. He was giving us free range to get here.
Oh, man.
Do you have a way to contact this Roos?
Yeah.
Did he ever turn off the communicator?
No, he did not.
I could swear I heard Cypress ask him that through a face palm. I could swear. I heard him face palming.
Arden, you see Roos. He has got his fingers pinched on the bridge of his nose so tight that the whole nose is like white. He's just...
This is what I was talking about, Arden. This is what I was talking about.
I might know where he's at. I don't really have a way of getting in touch with him right now, but I could maybe go find him.
Hey, you guys understand Wookiee? He waves his arms at him.
They kind of look at you and look back to Bortuna and it's like, do you understand the Wookiee?
Unfortunately, no.
Do you guys speak Java?
Is he threatening us?
No, he actually complimented you.
I give him a thumbs
Give
up.
me a deception. One difficulty.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Lord.
I don't even need to assign you a black die because I know you'll just cancel it out.
Oh, it's magic.
It's 2
Hey!
Yes, we try to keep our armor very clean. If you cannot get a hold of the captain and or owner, are you the owner of said vessel?
I wouldn't necessarily say that, no.
Okay. If you do not have any contact with them, I will have the system. He looks over to the other stormtroopers that are still with the Rhodian. You see him hold up the side of the helmet. Yeah, we're gonna need a station-wide APB put out for the pilot named Roos and whichever companion he's with.
Ask him what they did.
Is there a problem, sir? I don't understand.
There was questions, and we're going to be needing some answers from the pilot and or the owner if they're available. And since the captain is named Roos, we can at least figure out where he is.
Hey, look on the bright side. This time we didn't cause the issue. This is something that's been on the ship for a while. We're not helping things, but at least we didn't cause it.
Uh-oh.
Ask him if we're being detained.
We're not, like, under arrest, are we?
Depends on how well you cooperate.
I would do anything for the Empire, sir.
I just sip my grapefruit juice.
I just take a long draw of my sad hot chocolate.
It's mostly settled to the bottom, so it's mostly just kind of cocoa colored and barely flavored water at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Arden, what are you up to? You have heard all of this.
I like to think that I gave him a good, fair warning in all actuality.
Okay, well, I want to turn off on my end. First off.
Okay.
That way they can't hear me speaking.
Okay.
Okay. Did we just go over there?
At this point in time, it's probably for the best. However, Bortuna said he didn't know where we were. What are we going to tell them when we just stroll up?
We were just heading on the way back to the ship.
Okay.
We'd had our drinks, and then we were just coming back to the ship.
Yeah.
To check on things.
Roos reaches over, grabs a couple of bottles of water, basically, off the counter. You know, puts down like 5 credits on the counter, and here's your drink. Let's go. Come again? Says the bartender guy.
Have a wonderful day.
Pretty much. You and Roos make your way back to the hangar as you start seeing not like a lot of stormtrooper activity, but well, that's going to show up on the VOD. You're not seeing like an increase in stormtrooper activity, but you are noticing them pick up interest in who they're looking at, more or less. There's more scrutiny.
If Blumbles notices them coming in, he just like wave at them like.
I wonder who they're looking for.
The stormtroopers that are there with you three are basically like, you three need to come with us towards the ship.
I don't have a choice.
Yeah, pretty much not.
Literally, like on Blumbles' shoulder.
Blumbles just shrugs and goes along with him. He's like, "All right, Chabba, here's the plan. If we get on the ship, turret's full auto."
Well, I like that plan. I also don't think it's the best idea given the current circumstances.
It is in a very, very last resort.
Yeah. If we really have to, we might as well. Let's just try not to have to.
Yeah, let's hope it don't come to that.
It's making me uncomfortable.
Don't worry about it. Just talk to Gary.
He can understand you.
I know. I don't understand why I haven't tried, but you know.
I just pat Bortuna on the head.
Are you going to the ship peacefully?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. The stormtroopers escort you. They're flanking you guys, basically, as you get brought to the Rhodian, who's taking down more notes, on the data pad, speaking with what you presume is a stormtrooper commander. He does have like the extra shoulder pauldron going on. And the other guys are still sweeping the ship with the scanning equipment.
This isn't the ship you're looking for.
Do you have that ability?
No, not at the moment.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Bortuna,
Yeah.
do you have force you didn't see shit?
Only by way of deception.
If you'd like to give that a shot. I'm kidding. This
No,
is all
no.
depends on what you want to do type of moment situation.
Right now, I'm complying.
Heard.
Blumbles. Sorry.
Yes.
Go ahead. Bumbles.
Okay. Blumbles is actually gonna look to the Rhodian and say, "So, what's the problem?"
There's a matter that needs to be discussed with the captain and or owner of the ship.
Oh, okay.
As passengers, it should not be an issue with you. However, as you were traveling on this ship, you will still have questions asked of you as well.
All right then.
Yes, yes, I'll run translation for the Wookiee. Arden, as you
Yes.
come up to the hangar doors, I presume, because it's not a super long trip from the little snack bar concession area to the hangar area.
Mhm.
You and Roos pop around the corner, and you can see Blumbles and Chabba and Bortuna up with 6 stormtroopers and the Rhodian at the landing ramp, loading ramp of your ship. And they have a big scanner block pretty much set up underneath the ventral turret, and they're sweeping the ship.
God. I guess we'll just go up and approach the ship and inquire what's going on.
The stormtroopers that were flanking the other 3 have turned around, and they see you guys approaching, and one of them kind of like brings the gun up, but not in a threatening way, just kind of, why are you approaching us type of way.
Hey, there's our drinks. Blumble says.
Yeah, what's going on, guys? Why is the ship being searched?
Who is the captain of this vessel? As they dig my grave. As they dig my grave.
I guess
I don't know
Blumbles
what
would
to
look
say.
to.
I don't know what to say here.
I know.
Yeah.
That's why I did this. So far,
guess
we have had
Blumbles-
3 answers given for who's captain.
Rock,
Now-
paper, scissors time.
This wasn't supposed to be a trick question, guys.
I was gonna say Blumbles looks to Arden.
Well, I pilot it. We really haven't decided on a captain yet, but I do pilot the ship.
And your name is?
Arden CHA.
Arden Sugma.
Okay. Okay, this is just to everyone else. Do I just say I'm Roos?
That is the problem.
I think that, well, you heard Bortuna say Roos was the owner and the captain, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, how good are you at bluffing and persuading?
I mean, he's a smuggler or a pilot, so probably pretty good.
Doesn't matter. I pilot, not...
I mean, they're probably going to ask you questions, and you may have to lie. Are you good at that?
No. Not really.
Then, I don't know. Well, we need to help Roos, but, like, your priority.
Well, I don't think they know, like... Well, the thing is, they don't know who is who.
If you think you could take it, might as well. I mean, it'll probably save Cypress for him to talk to himself. Or talk to himself for, like, who knows how long.
Well, my only thing is like, there's also the Rhodian. And you guys did mention Roos. You did say his name.
Oh, you say we, as in, like, we.
Well, like, when we landed and we were talking to the Rhodian, and he was taking notes, did he take note to which one of us was Roos or not?
It's simple. The Rhodian was confused.
Well, he said, like, there's 2 humans. One of them's named Bruce, one of them's named Arden. Who's to say that he paid attention to which one is which?
I never said my name.
Oh, well, there you go. There's two humans.
I don't
there.
think my name was ever disclosed.
I don't think
It
so.
was just humanoid because I was wearing the armor.
Ah, fuck it. Just say that you're like the captain or owner of the ship. You're Roos or whatever. Or maybe even you can just say, "Hey, no, actually, I'm Arden. I'm the captain of the ship. This is
Yeah, you
Roos."
could clear that up.
Yeah, because
He had a bad case of the Twi'lek diarrhea. Scrambles the brain. But it's up to you.
or you can still Roos his name or pretend to be him. It doesn't really matter.
Carry on the ruse, as it were.
Yeah.
Heh 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 heh. Cody, what have you done?
I was thinking on my feet. Little did I know, my feet aren't very good.
You have 2 left feet.
And they're on backwards. I have to play this situation off of what you guys are giving me at this point in time.
Yeah, I know,
So
I know.
I'm literally waiting for what your answer is.
Yeah.
Push your gut. That's what I do. Works out great.
Should we pull an I am Spartacus moment?
I mean, I'm very tempted to just say that Chabba is the captain at this point. I won't lie, but no one can understand him, so that's why I've refrained.
The Rhodian understands you.
You guys want me to do it? I don't care. I'll do it.
No.
They
Alright,
probably
well,
won't
then
believe you.
somebody take the reins here.
I have the reins. It's just I'm trying to figure out what motion to do here.
You're trying to figure out how to drive the horse.
Yes.
Well, you've got to take the first step. Be like, hey, yeah, I'm the captain, and then answer whatever they say.
Well, I said I'm the pilot, and then they asked, what's my name? So, do I give them Arden, or do I give them Roos?
At this point, it doesn't matter. You can say whatever you want.
Tell him your name is Bortuna, and we'll just all switch names.
Uh,
I'll never
What's your
forget.
name? Rex Star Smasher.
What's your name?
say you're Anakin
So-
Skywalker. That'll go well.
Do. I wasn't expecting this to be like the $64 million question.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't like being put on the spot sometimes. Which is kind of like, you could probably tell with how I've played, Okay.
Deep breaths.
My name. I'm Arden Roos.
Clever, actually.
I'm so
Yeah.
hoping he was gonna do that.
All right. It says here on your manifest, your flight log, that you came here from Mongaza via Christophsis, and before that Ondo. And after that, and before that, it's been a bit of a blank. Is there a
Yes.
reason that your flight log is non-existent before that point?
Yes, we arrived at Ondo with the ship extremely damaged. We encountered, some problems with, I guess, pirates. They just opened fired on us, and we were trying to get away, and the ship sustained heavily damage, and we were lucky to make it to Ondo.
The log was damaged in the.
Yeah,
Give me a
damage the
deception.
transponder.
Even our
Oh,
everything
Ghostbusters.
was...
Give me a deception check at 2 purple.
Well, I mean, I am telling the truth.
Not with pirates.
Not with pirates, but, it's just- we did suffer heavy damage.
Yes.
Depending
You've
on
got
your
you've got a whole
defini-
bunch of truths with one little nugget of lie.
Yeah.
You could call the mining corporation pirates.
Oh.
Reroll! Reroll!
What side?
That's his call.
That is his call. But,
It is my call, but it's
Well,
just
is it the Rhodian asking the question or the Stormtrooper?
the stormtrooper.
Yeah, I'd re-roll that.
It's just, I'm built to be the pilot, not, the silver tongue.
Lai McGee over here.
Because I only have the 2 green.
Question. Earlier when I made that last perception check, I failed with 3 fails, but I also had 3 advantages. Could I give John a blue die with that? Originally, I was going to have them drop the scanner, but I don't think I can do that. And also, it wouldn't be really useful in this situation.
Oh.
Fucking. Well, okay. Well, what
Let's
happened?
roll with the punches.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I didn't really want to spend the light side point, but oh well.
That's what they're there for.
He's looking at the data pad, looking at you, kind of looking back to the ship, and then he pulls out this box object. It kind of looks like a 5 by 7 inch device, maybe about an inch thick.
Hell's that? Blumble says.
What's that?
Yeah, what is that?
This is a tracking device that we found installed on your ship. Now, for the most part, tracking devices are not put on just random people's vessels.
Well, does it say where it's from?
If you do not stop that small thing from chirping at me, there's going to be more issues than what we're dealing with now.
Oh yeah, I forgot that was the guy that can't understand me.
Yeah, so
Dad put a tracking device on our ship when we left home. Are you? Come on. Why would he do that? I told him we'd be
Stormtrooper
back
looks
with
at Bortuna. Your father put a tracking device on your vessel. And you have...
Yes, my father's a politician on Ryla. He really doesn't like me going outside.
I'm going to pause the game right here. Cody, I'm going to make this very easy for you. Okay?
Okay. Uh-huh.
Is this a truth or is this a lie?
This is the truth.
You actually have a father senator.
Well, with the weird workings of Ryloth's political nature, especially at this point in time in galactic history, calling him a quote-unquote senator is kind of like not necessarily proper.
But he's got
Former-
political sway.
Yes.
Was he a member of the Imperial Senate?
I never gave it that much consideration. It was just...
These are important facts right at this point in time.
Okay.
Because these are matters of Imperial record, Imperial knowledge, and whether or not you are passing off a persuasion or a deception. I know you remove blacks, but this is going to alter the conversation at this point.
Understandable. Okay. I would say that he would be an Imperial sympathizer for no other reason than it would be an easier way to move up the political chain, which is what Bortuna's family is primarily concerned with, which is why he's no longer at home. So I would say, yes, he would be an Imperial sympathizer.
Okay, so he's pretty much cowed himself to the Imperials, and he gives them whatever they need, whatever he needs. He's not a senator per se, but he might be someone of the political chain that is trying to advance.
Like a county clerk.
Someone with enough money to have political sway without holding official office. And he's real chummy with all the politicos.
A district head of an important district. Let's go with that.
Sure.
Okay. Somebody write this down, because this is probably important.
John.
No, Cody. This is his character.
Well, I mean, John, I think, is the one with the main.
Well, this is Cody's notes, technically.
Cody may have already wrote them down too.
If he's not, he should. Is what I'm boiling it down to at this point.
Part of my Bortuna short story that I've had for forever.
It's a novel.
And I think we're going to discuss about how that lines up with your background, which lines up to now. Fair?
That's fair.
We'll discuss that later. Back into it.
Time is dooms.
You're related to that Bortuna on Ryloth.
Yeah, that's my dad.
Why are you all the way out here at the Rhodia?
Don't tell Dad, please.
He looks.
Please.
He looks at this box, looks at you, and looks at the rest of you, and goes, "Do you understand how much trouble this Twi'lek has put you in?"
Blumbles shrugs.
It happens
I had no idea.
more often than you might think.
Whether you are aware about how much he's trying to track you or not, this looks Mandalorian in origin.
Fucking knew it.
How did we miss that?
Because nobody swept the ship before you left.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, that one time I was like, I forgot to sweep the ship before we left, and that was right at the end of the game when we left, so.
And by the way, I'd actually planned this. It's just the fact that you never swept, so I was allowed to keep going with it.
Mm-hmm.
We swept one time, but we didn't find anything.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
We didn't sweep before we left.
Correct. So, at this point in time, we have deactivated said device, but I have to alert Bortuna of your location. If he sent if he has sent Mandalorians after you, it's obviously a problem. We're going to have to detain you at this point in time for safe collection. The rest of you, were you aware that you were transporting this man and his backgrounds?
No, not at all. He did not say anything
I
about
thought he
that.
was,
I
I
did
thought he
not
was
know.
just some gambler.
I don't think he can understand us, Blumble.
He's looking at the Rhodian when he says that.
The Rhodian then turns to the Stormtrooper captain and says, "The Wookiee says he believes he was just a gambler, sir." There have been no other devices found on this ship at this point in time. It appears that this is the only one. We have since deactivated. There will be questions for the four of you later. Do not leave this station for the next, let's say, 12 hours. You're dismissed. And he stays at the ship that you guys own. The stormtroopers are finishing up packing their equipment, and they're moving it on to the next vessel. The captain then turns to the Rhodian, waves him off towards the exit, and the two of them leave. Two stormtroopers flank you, Bortuna, and kind of like motion the direction that they need to go without, directly saying, "Get your ass moving."
Yeah. Can I leave my bag with one of the guys?
They don't say a damn thing and just kind of shake their head and motion you to move.
Okay, let's go then.
Well, that happened.
So you remember that thing you said earlier, Blumbles?
What thing?
The thing, the thing. Does this constitute?
Constitute an emergency? What do you think, Arden?
Whatever you two planned as an emergency, don't do it.
Alright then.
Well, what do we do then, huh? Just let him go?
I think right now.
He weaseled himself in this, he can weasel himself out.
All right. I hope you're right about that.
Don't forget, he's got a friend with him.
Yeah, that's very true. But that friend that will probably be confiscated.
Roos is kind of standing there. It's like, We're going to be stuck here for 12 hours. We're going to miss the transport. And we will be questioned later by another set of stormtroopers. And they have Bortuna, which, if I know Bortuna, he probably still has that device I handed him.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
There's other transports, aren't there? I mean, he did say they run every, 3 hours?
Every 12.
Oh.
It's more like bi-daily, twice a day. So we'll miss one, we'll get the next. But what are we going to do about Bortuna?
That is a wonderful question that I don't know how to answer.
Well, I have an idea.
Please tell me
Maybe
it
we
does not
could.
involve violence, Blumbles.
Well, partly. That's Plan B. If we could, if we had well, Arden's a great pilot, from what I've noticed. So maybe when they go to transport Bortuna, we could maybe follow the Imperial ship.
Well, here's the thing. How do we know they're even going to take him back to his dad or whatever?
Well, it sounded like that's what they were gonna do.
Well, it sounded like they was going to question him first.
Wait,
Before
they
that.
said they were gonna hold him. That's right.
Yeah, I mean, we could get him out easy. Like,
Well, that's the problem. We're in an Imperial. We're in an Imperial system with Imperials all around. If it was like back on that one planet where we blew up an officer and got out alive,
Okay.
then yeah, I'm whispering this to
I know.
Chop.
Still. It's like I'm just going to include just
After we do what
One
we did on
problem
that
at a
one
time.
planet. Yeah.
one problem at a time. First, get the thing that's in the place. Please.
how are we going to get the thing in the place? Oh, wait, the other thing in that
Roos
other
is
place.
looking between everybody
Right.
going, what thing in what place?
That thing, yeah, that thing. All right, never mind.
You two get started on that. Me and Roos will hop on the ship.
Well, you should probably keep eyes off us, because fairly certain what we're getting out of there is also incredibly illegal.
Guess we'll see. Blumbles with Chaba makes his way, or with Chaba's guidance, because Blumbles doesn't know
It's
if
like I
ship went out.
stopped them. It's just I stopped them again.
Hmm?
Make sure there's no more things on here that shouldn't be on here.
Will
All
do.
right.
I fucking knew those Mandalorians were tracking us. Blumbles says as he walks away.
About thought as much as myself.
Where is Arden going? Because Roos is going to follow with him.
I was going to go onto the ship and just sit in the cockpit.
Okay. Where are Chaba and Blumbles going?
Blumbles is going to have Chaba lead him to where the engine would be on the ship, because Blumbles has no ship knowledge, really.
Inside or outside?
Outside.
There are still stormtroopers in this area.
I know,
They're
that's
going
what
to
I was
another
thinking.
ship and they're scanning. There's still others around. Are you sure that you want to start digging around the externals of the vessel after it's been swept by stormtroopers?
Nope.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I was gonna have Chaba point it to me like casually. Just
mean-
there's where it is.
While the ship is like at the station, could I theoretically get to it from the inside?
Theoretically. I'm going to give you some hard mechanics checks, and then there's going to be some hard mechanics checks on the way out, kind of a situation. You're going to have to get yourself into that area. You're going to have to disassemble some things.
Well, I will like. leave it-
Well, the thing is, I did say just do it. I didn't say how or where you had to be. I just said do it.
All right. Well, he really wants it out, so I guess we're doing it this way. So yeah, I guess that's the only real option. Can't really sneak and get it off the bottom of the ship. We'll have to do it from the inside.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. Arden.
Yes.
Roos is there kind of at the side of the cockpit. You know, anyone is sitting in the co-pilot's chair, and anyone's not saying a damn thing. He's just checking systems, Rechecking systems. Rechecking systems. Roos just kind of goes, did you know anything about Bortuna?
No, I did not. That's the first time I've heard of that.
If what I've heard is correct, and I thought it was just a coincidence that he had the same name. Lots of people have my last name. I don't know how many people have your last name, but there's only so many combinations. I thought that they might have been distant relatives. I didn't know he was actually the son of.
Yeah, that's the fun thing about coincidences. Blumble says as he comes up the ship ramp.
Roos turns and looks at you. Close the ramp. Try
Will
to keep
do.
as much inside as possible.
Yeah, he hits the panel and closes the ship.
Bortuna is like the assistant governor for a particular region on Ryloth. They've been friendlier with the Imperial occupation than most, and they have been known to assist quite a bit on getting resources out of their district into Imperial hands. So far, there's only been a couple of people that have benefited from this arrangement, and Bortuna's family being one of them. So,
Imperial bootlickers, got it.
yeah, like I said, I was just hoping that the name was kind of, maybe a distant cousin, nephew, something like that. I didn't think he was actually the son of. So as far as why he's out here, he might be running from that. He might be, I'm not entirely sure. For all I know, Bortuna's an Imperial spy.
I doubt it.
If he's a spy, he's a damn good one. Because I never would have guessed.
Anyone turns around and starts running translation because he knows that Roos does not speak Jawa. So anyone's now in the conversation as translator again, especially for Arden as well. He doesn't understand Jawa either.
Yep.
What makes you say that he's not?
All the shit that we've been through, and the time that he literally shot at the Imperials with a fucking ship turret, kind of put me in the other direction.
Well, that's a fair enough argument.
I mean, plus me and Blumbles, we've dealt with Imperials before. A lot. And he doesn't give off the vibe. He looked like he was running from something whenever we first met him. Maybe that's it.
Yeah, he may just be defecting, in other words, if not to the rebellion, then at least to himself.
More than likely the latter.
Definitely the latter.
I mean, I wouldn't exactly call us part of the rebellion either, but,
I just hate Imperials.
Likewise.
Alright. Does anybody have any ideas about how we retrieve Bortuna, or do we let him be?
Well, we need to find out where he's at, first off. I mean, the odds of him getting out of this situation just due to political sway or his silver tongue, I would say they're about 50%. However, if he starts to get hauled out of here with shackles on him, then we're going to have to do something, because,
If only he gave us Gary beforehand.
He tried.
He named the damn thing?
He did.
And he talks to it, too.
I just heard Cody in the background.
Yeah. And I think it talks back to him, for that matter, actually.
Oh, yeah, that's a sign of stability. Should we be worried about the space station, getting a hole in it?
Probably. Maybe.
That would be their prerogative, not ours.
Either way.
Yeah.
Let's get that lightsaber out of the hull.
One problem at a time.
Where'd you guys get a lightsaber?
It was in the crossbow.
Wait, what's a crossbow?
It's like a bolt thrower, but it throws solid objects instead of plasma.
Bolt caster.
Whatever.
When did we get a book? Okay, obviously a lot has happened since I last hung out with you two.
You were there whenever his cousin got shot.
Hit. You have his spellcaster?
Yeah.
Why
He gave it to me.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go back to my cabin, and I'm going to think up and see what I can find for the plans of this station, and I'll see if we can't think of something.
All right.
Get arrested and break us both out.
And he closes the door.
We are now in the engine room.
The ship is not moving. Now there's no danger of the panel sliding. You're able to reposition it in a way that it won't become a hazard to Chabba.
Okay.
All right, Chabba. In order to attempt to get into this compartment to retrieve this lightsaber, you're going to have to do some dismantling. And obviously you want to do it in a way that you're able to get it back together and not hinder the ship. Correct?
Yeah, definitely. I don't
Alright.
want to hurt the ship. And
All right, so at this point in time, you're going to be rolling for a mechanics check. It's going to be a 4 difficulty because you're going to be taking things offline and quite literally removing a section that you have access to get deeper. It's almost like a parts replacement at this point.
all right.
4 difficulty.
Wow.
One fail.
We got one light side in case you want to use it.
I don't know if it would help in this situation. Yeah, I guess. Why not? Worth a shot.
Okay. Let's push your luck.
No. It kind of helped.
You equaled out.
Yeah, literally nothing.
You get the part out of the way.
Squirrel in here. Save that for later.
Arden, up in the
Yes.
cockpit as you're running through things, double checking this and that, you see the engine go offline. Just it big green online goes offline. You knew this was a possibility because saying that. So at this point in time, you're now running on the assumption that they're past point A.
Yeah.
All right, Chabba.
Yep.
You have another section that's underneath the engine. Give me a perception check, please.
Yeah, this is what difficulty?
I'm going to say 3.
Wow.
One
You can't-
advantage and 2 fails.
You do not see the lightsaber at this point in time. The underbelly is dark, probably a little greasy at points here and there, and you can't make heads or tails about what's down there.
I will pull out my glow rod from my utility belt. Yay!
There we go.
Oh boy, here we go.
All right, so I just need to re-roll this whole thing.
Yep. This is a brand new check.
Hang on, I rolled wrong. This is perception.
Yes.
I
What'd you roll wrong?
I don't have 2 yellow in perception. I have 2 green.
All right. So what you need to do is the 2 blues, the 2 greens, and whatever yellows you need. The bad dice have had no issues. So, you have 4 in perception?
Almost did it again.
I know. That's why I said that.
Okay, that's 2 success, and that's it.
2 success. With the help of the glow rod, you do locate the lightsaber. It looks like it's rolled through a section. If you crawl into where the part you removed was, you'll have another chance at grabbing said lightsaber. For that, I would want an agility check. Athletics wouldn't be right, so we're just going to go with a straight agility. You've got a hand, and you're trying to reach in and grab said thing. And it's covered
Want me to hold the glow rod?
Yeah, sure.
Blumbles will reach his long arm down and hold it.
Difficulty.
Oh, actually, no.
Are they seriously laying out fireworks again? Ugh.
You got
Black die. Well,
no black die. There's still going to be the 3 difficulty, and I upgraded the difficulty.
bruh.
You almost grab it. You've almost got it, and it spins. Really?
Fucking damn it, son of a bitch! Fucking,
I will give you one more chance. Same difficulties, everything.
And then before I do this, is it like a great effort to climb into this hole?
What do you mean?
Just climbing into this hole. Well, yeah, it did. It required a agility check, didn't it? Was that the agility check I just then did? Yeah, it is.
No, the agility check was to reach and grab it.
Damn tiny arms. I'm gonna look up at Blumbles. Hey, Blumbles. You see anything up there that looks like it could be used to grab a hold of this thing a little easier? Like a grabby arm or a magnet on stick?
Hang on, I'll check. And he sets the glow rod on the side, and he gets up and starts searching the mechanics room.
Give me a perception check. 2 difficulty.
Okay.
With a blue boost because this is the mechanics bay.
Okay. 2 difficulty. Are you serious?
You do not find a magnet on a stick assembly whatsoever. You do, however, find a pair of salad tongs.
The Blumbles just looks around.
Questions as to why those are in there are never ending. Because I'm pretty sure Chabba is a carnivore.
Yeah, Blumbles will just say, I'll shrug and grab those. Found these.
I have added a black die to your roll for the salad tongs. If you want to use the salad tongs, you get a black die. If you don't use the salad tongs, the die is removed.
Want me to look again?
If you use the salad tongs, I will allow you to upgrade one of your greens to a yellow for free. So it'll upgrade, but give you a black die.
Is it just worth it to try?
We have 3 light side.
Might as well.
This Jawa is, head down, literally just the tips of his toes of his feet kicking up over the edge of the hole as he is in this chamber with a pair of salad tongs trying to grab a lightsaber in the grime.
Oh my god. I need to wash this fucking thing.
Yes!
Oh my god! That's amazing! Holy shit!
The power of veganism.
Oh man, it would have been perfect if that one purple hadn't have been a threat. That's 3 success and a triumph.
You have successfully retrieved the lightsaber. It does not activate. You just grab it with the tongs and pull up. What else do you pull up?
Alright, let's see here. What could I possibly find down here that could be of use? Anybody have any suggestions?
Hmm.
Name it.
Bortuna's ID card.
An Imperial get out of jail free card. Uh,
I honestly don't know what you could find down there.
well, let me think here. There was something on the ship that we were needing for a long time. It was like something to do with the registration on the ship or whatever. Do we still need something like that?
No.
Nah, we're good
Because
on
you
that.
have the new transponder signal set up.
Yeah.
Another thermal detonator.
Does it have to be an explosive?
It does not.
We'll save that triumph. That's all I can think of.
Let's just Well,
No, I know what it is. When you pull yourself up out of the hole and you fish out the lightsaber, you notice that there's something else in the cup of the salad tongs. As you pull it out, you realize that you dropped a connective piece of the part that you removed that would have prevented the engine from working properly.
a hot damn. All right.
Nice.
You failed that check. I was putting in the caveat that it was not going to work proper anymore. You have found that piece with your triumph.
Nice.
Woo! Good thing I found this.
Now reinstall it.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and put it back in.
I guess
All right,
Blumbles
well,
will he'll
yeah.
grab the lightsaber with the salad from the salad tongs.
Give me a mechanics check with... It was 4 difficulty to remove it, correct?
Uh-huh.
You found the piece, so it's still going to be 4 difficulty, but you're going to get a blue boost die.
Nice. Blumble, will
It
help.
was difficult. It was a tight, cramped area. That's why it was so difficult.
Blumble sets the lightsaber aside, and he sets it outside the room. Actually, he doesn't want to fall in again. He's like, "Oh yeah, sure, I'll help you."
Second blue boost die then, for Blumble's assistance.
Nice.
That's much better. 1, 2, 4. That's 3 success, and that's it. Yep.
Yeah, the part goes back inside. Back, you put the piece that you didn't know fell out back in place with no problem. You got this overall piece back in place, put back in, no problems. Arden.
Mhm.
It's been about half an hour to 45 minutes since the engines have gone offline. You see it flicker from off to on, to off to on, to off, and then about 10 minutes after that, it goes straight to on.
Nice.
All right. Good.
Cypress, I have a question.
Oh, Lord, now what?
You remember that wrist mount I bought specifically to install on one of my pistols?
Yeah.
Could that be used to mount a lightsaber to Blumbles' wrist?
I have to look into that, but I'm pretty sure it's a ranged weapon thing.
Could it be modified to do that?
But I hide it in my Wookiee hair. Oh, I know I have armor now. Yeah,
I'll just
that's
make it
right.
look like a watch. I'll just glue a watch face on it.
That's just terrible and sad. Let's discuss that at a later point.
Okay.
I want to get over to a whole different aspect right at this moment. Bortuna,
Okay.
are you still with us?
Huh? Who? What?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
I've been listening.
Well, I know you've been listening, but now it's time for you.
Oh, okay.
You're being escorted by 3 stormtroopers. You got the stormtrooper captain as well as the 2 guys that flanked you. They are taking you past a few hangars towards the center area and take you to a small turbo lift. Then you go up a deck or 2, and then they lead you to a holding area. They put you inside. They don't remove your effects. They place you on a bench. Step out. ray shield comes up. The two guards, the two that were flanking you, walked off. The captain still stands there, remaining, looking at you.
So, you've got me at a bit of a disadvantage here, sir. you know my name, I don't know yours.
Captain Searmoss.
Cedar Moss, was it? Okay.
Searmoss.
Yeah, I like
Searmoss.
yeah.
Searmoss.
Searmoss. That's a nice name. You from around here?
He just stares.
Sorry, I'm a nervous chatterer. I'll shut up now. Okay.
You have caused a lot of trouble. We're going to get you sent back, and hopefully I'll get a promotion. Rest well.
You're sending me back to Ryloth?
And he walks off.
You can't send me back to... Oh, okay. Oh, Gary. What are we gonna do, Gary? Oh,
Gary is
Okay.
silent for the first time ever.
okay. This is fine. I have been in worse predicaments. Like that one time, Mandalorians were shooting at me. I think that's about it, though. I think that's... Yeah. Oh, no, there was that one time the ship was being blown up. That was pretty bad. Okay. Plan. I need a plan. I lay down on the bench and begin to cry. Like wailing sobs. Just like a child.
There's a slamming on the wall next to your bunk. You know, above it. You know, you just keep it down.
You keep it down over there, buddy. You don't know what a life I've had to lead.
I don't care.
Jerk. Okay, well, I'm gonna be here for a while, it looks like. Oh, they didn't take my communicator. Oh. Hello? Can anyone read me? Hello?
You are getting no signal out.
Dang it. They must have it jammed. Okay. Oh my gosh, they didn't take Gary. I have my blaster. Okay, I can't get through the ray shields. That's not gonna work. I could... I knock on the wall. Wait, was it the wall that somebody was knocking through, or is that like a bunk thing?
And picture it like a cell. You've got
Okay.
the door on one side, the
Yeah.
two walls that kind of lead to the back wall, and the bunks are kind of like the half slabs almost on either side. They flank the ray shield, so that whenever somebody comes up to look into the cell, they look left, they can see 1 to 2 prisoners. They look left, they can see 1 to 2 prisoners.
Gotcha. Okay. So I'm going to knock on the partition to get the attention of whoever was just yelling at me.
What?
You know how to get out of here?
If I knew how to get out of here, would I be here? You switch sides with me. Well, I don't wanna switch sides. Oh.
Well, you can switch sides?
Okay, he's trying to rest. Shut up, or he's gonna beat me up again.
Oh. I'm really sorry about that. Hey, you don't know how to get out of here, do you?
Ow!
Are you okay?
Please stop talking.
All right. Rest well.
Ah!
Right.
Why are you hitting me? It's not me. Shut him up.
People are uncivilized. Okay. Well, guess I'm just stuck here. I don't. Can't use the detonator to get through the ray shield. The holdout blaster is not going to get through the ray shield. Nothing is going to get through the ray shield. I think I'm just stuck. This sucks. I don't want to go home. Hey, do I get a phone call?
Bring. Who's that? Shut the hell up.
Listen, buddy, if you keep talking smack, I'm gonna come over there and I've get.
Stop hitting me.
Oh right, sorry. Guess I'll just lay down on my bunk here and I'll try to relax. If I can relax. Send back home to Dad. Oh, back home. Stupid.
And as much as it sucks, I think that's what we're going to call it for the night.
This isn't the first time one of us has ended the session in a jail cell. And be the
That's
last.
true. That's very true.
Usually it's me, so it's weird seeing it from the other side.
And he doesn't have a small tin cup to bang against it this time.
No,
Nope.
instead he has a thermonuclear explosive device.
Well, we'll get him free. Free of the cell and the mortal coil.
Yeah. Gary would never harm him. We know that.
I don't think that's how this works. I don't think that's how
Harry
any
and
of
I
this
have an
works.
unbreakable bond.
Explosion goes off. Just like one little cone that's just like not exploded towards Bortuna.
You guys have an unmistakable bond, but if he goes off, you will be separated atomically.
Yes, very much so.
If Gary goes, I goes.
Yes, that's what happens when it goes
That's
off.
I think that's the point.
All right. How does everybody feel about this session?
I thought it was pretty good, except for all the bad luck we had.
Worse.
I'm not in jail, so you know, it's fine.
I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it, but
I don't know how we're gonna get help Bortuna, but I enjoyed it.
oh, we've got a nuclear. Well, we got 2 nuclear options. We got 8 actual nuclear weapon that Bortuna currently has, and we have we hit the Jedi button, which is probably the most dangerous button to hit right now.
Probably.
Yeah, don't do that, please.
I'm not going to lie. Cody threw me for a loop, and
That was my Uno reverse card.
how'd that pan out for you?
Bad.
That didn't. It worked, but then it was working until it didn't.
We'll see how this plays out next time. Oh crap, we're gonna get VOD.
It turns out the Mandalorians were really hired by Bortuna's father.
Oh no.
Alright. Say goodnight,
no.
Twitch.
Good night.
Good night, Twitch.